I shall now request Dr. Abhijit Chaudhary of the SM Bose Center for Basic Sciences to felicitate Dr. B. Indrajit Sharma, University Silchar. I would now like to request Dr. Rajashri Krishna Nath to please come up on stage and felicitate our principal, Sir Dr. Vibhash Dev. I would now like to request Ms. Chaudhary Dev to please felicitate Dr. Abhijit Chaudhary. I would like to request Dr. Rajashri Krishna Nath to come up on stage again, please, to felicitate Mr. Buddhadev Chaudhary, the governing body president of Vivids College. I would like to request Dr. Indira De, the joint convener of the Tropical Research School, to please come to the stage and felicitate Dr. Mihir Ranjan Nath. I request Dr. Indira De again to also felicitate Mr. Shamur Kanti Roy Chaudhary. I would now like to request Dr. Apratim Nag to felicitate Professor Dipendu Das of the English Department of Assam University. I would like to invite Ms. Vindhya Sinha to the stage to felicitate Apratim Sir. It is now time for the ritualistic lighting of the lamp to herald the formal initiation of the occasion. I would like to request all the dignitaries present in the dais to come forward for the same. I request everyone present in the audience to please rise from their seats for the college song. The college song will be presented by Sabya, Kaustav, C, Shornosri, Shopnil, Komalendu and Nikita, students of the physics department. They will be accompanied on the tabla by Dr. Rajashri Krishna Nath and on the flute by Mr. Dipanjan. দুয়ার খুললো রে, রাতের আধার ডুবলো এবার, শুকতারা হয়ে জাগলো রে, নদীর বাঁকে গাছের ফাঁকে উষার দুয়ার খুললো রে, শুকতারা হয়ে জাগলো রে, উষার দুয়ার খুললো রে। চলে গিয়ে করবে বড় আলোর লেখা দিনের হরণ, চলে গিয়ে করবে বড় আলোর লেখা দিনের হরণ, পাড়ের তোরে ঘেরা ঘাটে ঘুড়ির পায়ে দুললো রে, পাড়ের তোরে ঘেরা ঘাটে ঘুড়ির পায়ে দুললো রে, উষার দুয়ার খুললো রে, শুকতারা হয়ে জাগলো রে, আশার দুয়ার খুললো রে, রাতের আধার ডুবলো এবার, শুকতারা হয়ে জাগলো রে, নদীর বাঁকে গাছের ফাঁকে উষার দুয়ার খুললো রে, শুকতারা হয়ে জাগলো রে, উষার দুয়ার খুললো রে, শুকতারা হয়ে জাগলো রে, উষার দুয়ার খুললো রে, শুকতারা হয়ে জাগলো রে। Thank you, students. I would now like to invite Dr. Operative Nag, Head of the Department of Physics and one of the conveners of the Topical Research School, to the lectern to deliver the welcome address.
Respected principal of our college, Dr. Dept. Sir, who is the president of the inaugural session of today's program. Professor Ashok Kumar Sen sir, an astrophysicist of international repute and the chief guest and inaugurator of today's 3-day topical research school. Honorable Professor Ashim Kumar Roy sir from National Institute of Technology, Silchar. Mr. Shomar Kanti Rai Chaudhary sir, eminent educationist and former president of the governing body of our college. Mr. Buddhadev Chaudhary sir, president of the governing body of Women's College, Silchar, and an eminent educationist of this region. Professor B. Indrajit Sharma, head Department of Physics of Assam University, Silchar. Dr. Mihir Ranjan Nath sir, former vice principal of our college. Professor Dipendu Das sir, is also a member of the governing body of our college. And Professor Dr. Abhijit Chaudhary, who is also the convener of the 4-day topical research school on current trends in theoretical and experimental physics. On behalf of the Department of Physics of our college in particular, and the entire Gurucharan College family in general, I welcome one and all to this 4-day topical research school on current trends in theoretical and experimental physics. Now, for organizing this program, I owe sincerely to Professor Ashim Kumar Roy of the Department of Physics, NIT Silchar, who initially proposed that our college should take initiative for organizing this sort of program, which will contribute to the growth of research in physics among the undergraduate students, the postgraduate students, and the budding researchers of this region. And for this, from the core of my heart, I express my heartfelt thanks to Professor Ashim Kumar Roy. I'm also thankful to the S.N. Bose National Center for Basic Sciences, Kolkata, especially the director and the convener of this workshop, of this 4-day school, Dr. Abhijit Chaudhary, who has been helping me all along during the last 3 months, which has led to the ultimate organization of this program. Now, the anchor of today's program, my colleague Shrestha, has already mentioned about the Department of Physics, which of our college, which started this journey way back in 1949. The department has witnessed the visit of eminent scientists, including Professor Meghnad Shaha, Professor J.R. Taylor, who was the former Vice Chancellor of Bhat University, Professor Vikas Sinha, who is the Director of Shah Institute of Nuclear Physics, Kolkata, Professor J.B. Nardikar, the then Director, Inter-University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics, Pune, Professor Ashok Kumar Sen of HRI, Allahabad, and Professor Sushanta Dattagupta, who was the director, ISAR Kolkata, and others. The department, with its modest infrastructure, has been trying since its inception to do a bit to the growth of education and research in this region. The department organized a host of programs. To mention only a few of those, the department organized the 4th Conference of Physics Research of Northeast, that is PANE, in the year 2004, which was sponsored by UGC, DST, CSIR, etc. A workshop on astrophysics was organized in the year 2002, which was sponsored by Jagadish Bose National Science Talent Search Foundation, Kolkata. An introductory school on astronomy and astrophysics was organized in the year 1999, which was sponsored by Ayuka, Pune. And the discovery of electron, a centennial colloquium, was organized in 1997, which was sponsored by UGC and Assam Science, Technology and Environment Council. The department also organized a national seminar on contemporary trends of research in physical sciences in the month of February 2011. And we hope that by organizing this type of programs, we should be able to contribute at least modestly to the growth of education and research in physics in this remote part of the country. I welcome the eminent educationists of this region, including the director, Ramanuj Gupta Degree College, my former colleague, Dr. Dipankar Kaur sir, and another eminent astrophysicist of this region, Dr. Himadri Shekhar Das sir, Mr. Rajat Suprapal from the Department of Physics, Karimganj College, Shatadol sir, and my colleagues from different departments, including the heads of departments of mathematics, Professor Jainath, head department of biotechnology, Dr. Shagorika Mahanto, and others to this workshop. We hope that with your active support and cooperation, this 4-day program will be able to realize its objective. I wish this program a grand success and welcome all of you once again to this 4-day long program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to request Dr. Obhijit Chaudhary, Assistant Professor of Physics at the S.N. Bose Center for Basic Sciences and also the co-convener of this research school, to deliver his inaugural remarks. Sir, please.
So, Honorable Principal, respected dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, students, participants, and staff. Very good morning to all of you. I, on behalf of the organizing committee and one of the convener of this program, I welcome all of you. This program is actually fully supported by S.N. Bose Center, Kolkata, under Theoretical Physics Seminar Circuit, that is in short TPSC. TPSC was set up by Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, to share ideas, research, results, knowledge among the students, especially the undergraduate, postgraduate and first year PhD students. I hope this program will be a successful one, because for the last 2 years we could not organize any topical research school, and this year we could organize 3. The first one was held at Vidyasagar College, Midnapur. The second one was held at Avian College, Kuch Bihar, and this is the third one. I hope this program will be a very successful one, and you should, all the participants should interact with the eminent speaker, so that at least you will get some idea what is currently going on in different field, and at least you choose research as your career goal. With this, I thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. We are honored to have been graced with the presence of the eminent astrophysicist, Professor Ashok Kumar Sen, as the chief guest for the inaugural ceremony. I would like to request sir to deliver a speech and formally inaugurate the topical research school. Sir, please.
মঞ্চে উপস্থিত বিশিষ্ট জনেরা, সবাইকে আমার সশ্রদ্ধ প্রণাম। I feel very honored and privileged to be here as chief guest and to inaugurate this program. Actually, I was a student of this college. 1981, I passed from this college. And this is a great moment for me. I was associated with this college through various programs. And today, I find many of my colleagues are here, and some faculty members of this college and other colleges in this valley who worked for their PhD with me in Assam University, they are also here. Some of my direct students are here. And we have various eminent people from this valley and from SN Bose Center. With this center, I also had some collaboration in past. Dr. Abhijit Chaudhary, and then my colleague in Assam University, Professor of English, Professor Dept.Of Das. I have Dr. Mihiranjan Nath, who was head of the department of this college. He also worked with me for his PhD. I have my other colleague, Professor Indrajit Sharma, and I have the eminent educationist from this valley, Dr. Chaudhary, Buddhadev Chaudhary, and principal of this college, whom I know for last several years, Dr. Bhivas Dev, and then Professor Somokanti Rai Chaudhary, who is a very eminent educationist of this valley. And I know Professor Ashim Roy from NIT Silchar, and Apratim, my very dear beloved person who always keeps contact with me for various activities. So I'll not make my speech long. This 4 days program is inaugurated formally, and I wish grand success for this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I would now like to call upon our guest of honor, Professor Oshim Roy of National Institute of Technology, Silchar, to deliver his speech.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed faculties of the dais, among which many are friends, juniors, and staffs, ladies and gentlemen, and dear participants, a very good morning to all of you. Okay. First of all, just I would like to share that the man behind this school is none other than Dr. Abhijit Chaudhary, because he has spent almost 10 years, more than 10 years at NIT Silchar, and though he is SN Bose right now, but still he is a part of NIT Silchar. We have collaboration and regular interaction. It was unfortunate for NIT Silchar to actually give bite to him. It was a double-sword. I remember one of my director at SN Bose for his departure, and another way he also willing to go to his hometown. Anyway, he has very, very soft corner to this place, and once they have mandate for the SN Bose and asked me where the place to be organized. And obviously there was a constraint that it cannot be at NIT Silchar or Asha University. That is there where there is supports or infrastructure is there. So that part is already excluded. And then we come up with that it will be the best place that GC College. And I thanks to him the way they the one we started talking after that. Talking to me, talking to Abhijit, and finally arrived in this situation. Okay, so and now just make to short. I've seen student from GC College itself. I know from uniform, and our student, 4 student MSc and 4 PhD student, and from Karimganj College, and probably there is a student from Kasar College. Hopefully student from Assam University yet to reach. Anyway, so I request to all the students, just I want to share this, that you interact with the faculties, those who will be in lecture in the next few days. They are the outstanding teacher on their field, simply outstanding. When Apratim asked to me, even I suggested my best teacher to give the lecture. So you don't hesitate to ask question, because a teacher improves, a teacher becomes a good teacher only when they get the questions. And no question is a dumb question. That is what we say our student at the very beginning. So it may not be possible to answer all your constraint because of the time constraint, but if you put a question which is genuine, that will make the teacher to think for whole day, and eventually the teacher himself will come to you and will give you the answer. That should be the way. So you just go on asking why, what, why. Don't hesitate to ask the question. Okay, you get it, your things, doubt clear, because this is a blend of school where you will find eminent theoretical physicists, as for example, Shansar is there, and many other experimental physicists will be giving lecture, as well as theoretical physicists. So don't miss this opportunity. So finally, once again, thank you, Apratim, to invite me, because I am nowhere to be there, because I just breathing Apratim and Abhijit. Only that was the part. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would like to request Professor B. Indrajit Sharma of Assam University, Silchar, to say a few words on the occasion.
Respected Principal GC College and respected dignitaries on the dais and of the dais, and my dear colleagues and students. Good morning to everyone present here. I am highly honored and feel privileged to have been given the opportunity to be present on this special occasion, jointly organized by the Physics Department, GC College, and the S.N. Bose National Center for Basic Sciences, Kolkata. Begin with, I extend warm congratulations to the college authority, organizing committee, physics department, in particular, convener Dr. Apatim Nal, convener Dr. Abhijit Chaudhuri, SN Bose, for successfully organizing this conference. This 4 days special school, topical research school on current trends in theoretical and experimental physics, the feelings of this school are especially to encourage the BSc undergraduate students, PG students. It will be introduced the topic of research areas on physics. Therefore, we also thought how to prepare our lectures, present our lectures, visualize our lecture to reach our students, to make understand our lectures to you all. I fully have confidence students will be able to understand the lectures to be delivered by the esteemed speakers. I personally tell you all that you are so lucky to get the opportunity to sit in the classroom this 4 days lecture series. I am sure you will know the basic concepts, fundamentals, ideas on the topic that will take you to reach research level PhD work. You will be ignited by the new concepts, fundamental concepts of physics at different research areas. At the end, I wish a grand success this 4 days conference, and pray to God a peaceful conference and benefited to all. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your words. I shall now request Professor Mihir Ranjan Nath, of the retired Vice Principal of Guruchan College and former HOD of Physics, to please say a few words.
Respected Principal, sir. Today's chief guest, Professor Ashok Kumar Sen, Professor Indrajit Sharma, Professor Dept.Das, coordinators of today, two coordinators of this program, Dr. Avijit Chaudhary, Dr. Apratim Nag, then two eminent personalities of this valley, Mr. Shomar Kanti Rai Chaudhary, who was former president of governing body of this college, and Mr. Buddhadev Chaudhary, who is present president of governing body of Women's College. Other dignitaries of the dais, my dear participants, and other faculty members present here. So I really feel honored to be present in such an occasion. So as it is already mentioned by Dr. Apratim Nag, that this Department of Physics has a long tradition of organizing different academic programs outside the classroom activities. So he mentioned in details, I'm not repeating again, but like to mention one point here that in 1999, the school on introductory school on astronomy and astrophysics was organized here in this college, and where the main architect behind this organization was none other than Professor Ashok Kumar Sen, present here. And in this school, Narlikar was present, and he took class in that school. So it was a very memorable moment at that time. So that tradition is going on, and different academic programs were organized in different times, and it is today's program is a continuation of that. So I think it is a step forward in that direction. So here for the students, especially undergraduate students, I'd like to mention that due to geographical constraints, we are isolated from the rest part of the country, but there is no dearth of excellence in this region. You see, many students of this valley, of this region, are continuing their higher studies and research in different national institutes of international standard. Even some students are continuing their doctoral and postdoctoral works outside the country. So we should not feel that we are lacking behind, not at all. So you see today's program, sorry, not today's only, 4 days program. So this 4 days program is giving you a big opportunity for you to interact with the resource persons and to get you familiar with the field of research in different parts in the physics. And it will give you a chance to choose the research as career in your future. So I think this program will be successful one only when you, the participants, cooperate and participate actively in this program. Then only the program will be successful one. I must thank two coordinators.
Namaskar, Honorable President, the Principal of the Chief Guest from Assam University, Scientist of National and International Report, other dignitaries in the dais, and in front of us we find Dr. Dipankar Kaur of this college, Mr. Kadal Ratchaji, Dr. Himadri Shekhar Das, and some other dignitaries also, and my loving students. So this is a very important moment for this college, and particularly for the students of this region. I understand this college, I mean GC College, has a long and rich legacy to work on latest development on different subjects of study. And the Department of Physics in particular, that I have observed, has always been in the forefront to go for academic exercises on different aspects of this subject. So this exercise that will be started today shall continue for 4 days up to 23rd of March. I'm sure, I'm confident as well, that the students and those who are attributed to particularly to this subject of physics will benefit a lot. These days we understand and we find the students from this region, from this college also, have been shining in national and international area and different subjects of their study. I hope our students in particular will benefit from this exercise. Thanks everybody. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to invite Professor Dept.Of, Professor of the Department of English, Assam University, and member of the governing body of Gurushan College, to please say a few words.
Namaskar. Good morning to everybody. Honorable Principal, the other dignitaries on the days and off the days, the colleagues from this college and the professors and dear students. I don't know how I feature in the list of guests on that days, because I'm from the Department of English Literature, and yes, from social sciences and humanities I could be put in any kind of this kind of a gathering. But then I was really apprehending because I never thought that I would be on the dais. I actually came because I couldn't attend some of the programs of GC College when I was invited by the principal and the organizers to be with them. So I just thought that I'll be here, I'll be listening to a few speeches, because tomorrow I'll have to leave Silchar for some responsibilities, official responsibilities. I really appreciate this kind of an endeavor. I believe that this seminar will definitely benefit the students. In fact, I was a student of the college, and I taught here for 3 months. Then I left for Lamding College and came back to Silchar, to Assam University. And I came to this college for delivering lecture in the Department of English, and I think Dr. Dipankar Kaur was the person actually who materialized my visit to the college once again to deliver a lecture. So I'm thankful to the college, because what I am today, I believe some of my making is the college as a contribution. One thing you may think that what is physics or this seminar is some kind of an water-tight compartment for the people belonging to the discipline only. I believe it is not. Because even in literature now, our literary theory has become so cross-disciplinary and interdisciplinary that we take a lot of materials from other subjects, including science, including physics. I won't linger my speech. I would only like to address to my dear students, because on whom actually our education and our future rests. This is not merely saying, but then I believe it. That's what I'm saying. That please, those who can read, write in any of the Indian languages, maybe in English, maybe in Bengali, Assamese, any language, please try to incorporate your knowledge of science into your language of proficiency, because that is so important. when we as a when we were used to reading newspapers, Telegraph on Statesman in those days, and then Ananda Bajar, it was science beyond our syllabus came through Pothik Guho. And now, beyond the syllabus, to the students of or people who are proficient in Bengali, science comes to them through Biman Nath, who happens to be our classmate. So what I believe is that the students of science, even teachers of science, instead of yes, along with their interest in other subjects, please try to write something about science or matters related to science, because in this field, literature related to science, we are really deficient. And here I think the young students will probably take some kind of inspiration from the seminar and will do something about it. Thank you so much.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Principal Sir, the dignitaries present in the dais, faculty members from the Department of Physics, other dignitaries, including my most favorite Dr. Dipankar Sir, Shatadol, and my dear students. I convey my thanks for inviting me to be present here in this great program organized by the Department of Physics, GC College, and S.C. Bose National Center for Basic Sciences, Kolkata. I'm not in a position to say something about the physics because all the experts of national and international repute is here. I will only say, through this program, students will be benefited a lot because theory and practical are interrelated. Through practical or experiment, the theory is established. I hope the program will be a grand success. And I am also newly nominated President of GB Women's College. Whenever I look at my younger brother, Dr. Apritim, I am also in charge of a teacher like him, who will always be ready to take the responsibility and entrusted upon him. And under the able leadership, guidance of Principal Sir, the college is reaching its zenith. What attracts me most, the time management of the Principal Sir. I always also confess to him that his time management attracts me a lot. Anyhow, I once again convey my thanks to both the coordinators and the Department of Physics. I wish the program a grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to request our principal, Dr. Bibhash Dev, to deliver his presidential address.
Namaskar and good morning to all of you. আমার খুব একটা কিছু বলার নেই, তবুও কলেজের অধ্যক্ষ হিসাবে এবং এই প্রোগ্রামের প্রেসিডেন্ট হিসাবে কিছু ফিলিংস শেয়ার করছি। রেসপেক্টেড চিফ গেস্ট প্রফেসর ডক্টর Ashok Sen, renowned scientist, respected Professor Mr. Somar Rai Choudhury, ex-governing body president, Gurucharan College, Buddhadev Choudhury, president, Women's College, Dr. Abhijit Choudhury from S.N. Bose Center, Dr. Mihir Nath, head of the Department of Physics, Dr. Singh from Assam University, Dr. Oshim Nath from NIT Silchar, Dr. Dibyendu Das, my dear colleagues present here from various institutions, Himadri, another renowned scientist in this valley, in the Assam University, Dr. Kaur, from our colleague, he was our colleague, now he is the director of Ramanuj Gupta Degree College, Shatodal, Orindam, and my dear colleagues present here, and Shilpi Goswami from governing body of Gurucharan College, guardian representative, my dear student friends. I welcome you all in this school, 7-day tropical research school program in our college. First of all, I thank the director S.N. Bose Center, Kolkata, for giving us this opportunity to organize this program in our college. Regarding college, regarding this program, everything discussed. Regarding the Department of Physics, its initiation, its contribution, the scholars visited this department and the college, everything has been discussed. So I am not going to focus on that. I am just coming to the very recent initiative taken by the college and the government as well. As the college is maintaining its legacy from 1935, we are offering quality education, research, and the scientists as an alumni from our college. Very recently, as you know, our college is elevated to university, state university. And now, last budget also, a recommendation was there for our college. And whatever information we have, in the next assembly session, the act will be passed. So, in one hand, it was upgraded to university, and the another center for the students given by the state government. This is the actually SHITA. What is this SHITA? It is the State Innovation and Transformation Ayog. A project was given to 5 colleges in Assam. One of the colleges is Gurucharan College. What are the objectives of this center? It will provide support system, whole support system for preparing civil service examination. So it is a new thing added to the feeder of the Gurucharan College. We are planning to have, few days back, we have one lecture program, Scope and Objectives of Forensic Studies or Forensic Science. It's a huge successful lecture delivered by Rituja Chakraborty, one of the research scholar of MIT University. And it was a grand success program because we are planning to introduce a course on that. I talked to the department itself, and we are very shortly, we are going to introduce this certificate course on forensic science. This is another achievement. This is first time APSC chairman, Sri Bharat Bhushan Dept.Of, retired IS and chairman APSC, visited our college and delivered a lecture for APSC aspirants. And it was a huge success, and I believe as state governments wants, good number of civil servants should come from Bolagveli, and for that reason they organized this type of awareness program. And this is the 4th program, an innovative program, a new innovation in the part of the Gurucharan College added to the feeder, that is this tropical school organized by Gurucharan College and supported by, sponsored by rather, S.N. Bose Center. So these are the programs we are organizing. This is not the, in 1956, Meghnad Shah, great scientist, visited this college. These were so many scholars, scientists, authors have visited this college. And we are just continuing our legacy by introducing this type of new things in our college. So, finally, I once again thank the organizer, that is the SN Bose Center, and person from my college, Dr. Pratim Nag, for organizing this type of school for the students, because the new education system or the national education system expresses its main objective. The student should have the capacity to involve in the innovation program, sustainability program, summer school program. So these are some main objectives. So I believe this school will provide some corner, some new ideas to get yourself in the national education policy in future. Finally, আমি একটা কোড শেয়ার করতে চাই, সেটা হচ্ছে গিয়ে চার্লস ডারউইনের একটা কোর্স ছিল। সেই কোডটা কি ছিল, যে যারা অধিক শক্তিশালী তারাও পৃথিবীতে সার্ভাইভ করতে পারে না, যারা অধিক বুদ্ধিমান তারাও এই পৃথিবীতে সার্ভাইভ করতে পারে না, কিন্তু যারা সময়ের সাথে সাথে নিজেকে চেঞ্জ করতে পারে, সেই সময়টাকে অ্যাডপ্ট করতে পারে, তারাই একমাত্র এই পৃথিবীতে বেঁচে থাকতে পারে। তো এটা কথা হলো, এই সমস্ত স্কুলের মাধ্যমে তোমরা নিজেকে অ্যাডপ্ট করো, নিউ আইডিয়াস ডেভেলপ করো, ইনোভেশন আনো, তাহলেই আমাদের এই স্কুলের সার্থকতা লাভ করি। এই বলে আমাদের ডিগনিটরিজ যারা এসছেন আপনাদেরকে নমস্কার, এবং আমার কলেজের পক্ষ থেকে আপনাদেরকে কৃতজ্ঞতা জানাচ্ছি। এন্ড ভবিষ্যতে আমাদেরকে এইভাবে সাহায্য করে আমাদের ইনস্টিটিউশনকে, আমাদের প্রিয় গুরুচরণ কলেজকে আরো আগ বাড়িয়ে নিয়ে যেতে সাহায্য করবেন। ধন্যবাদ, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you, sir. We have now reached the conclusion of today's program. Before we wrap up the inaugural ceremony, I request Dr. Indira De, Joint Convener of the Topical Research School and Assistant Professor of the Department of Physics, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning. Honorable Chief Guest, respected dignitaries on dais, guests, teachers, participants, and my dear students. It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks for this session to all assembled here. On behalf of the Department of Physics and Gurucharan College, I would like to thank the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Ashok Kumar Sen, for gracing this august gathering. I would like to thank the respected guest of honor, Professor B. Indrajit Sharma, who honored this function with his valuable words. Sir, your words set a perfect environment for this school. I express my gratitude to the respected guest of honor, Professor Oshim Roy, who has been very instrumental in organizing this school in our college. I extend my special thanks to the co-convener of this school from SN Bose National Center for Basic Sciences, Kolkata, Dr. Abhijit Chaudhuri, for giving us an opportunity to organize this workshop in our college. I'd like to thank our honorable guests for taking time from their respective schedules to grace this occasion. I'd like to express my gratitude to our principal, Dr. Vibhash Dept, for providing administrative support. I extend a very hearty thanks to the former head of the Department of Physics and Vice Principal of our college, Dr. Mihir Ranjan Nath, for being with us today. I thank one of the members of present governing body GC College, Professor Dept.Of, for gracing this occasion. I also wish to express my gratitude to the former president of governing body GC College, Mr. Shomarkanti Roy Chaudhuri, for gracing this occasion. I thank the president of governing body Women's College, Mr. Dept Chaudhuri, for being with us to grace the occasion. I'd like to thank the convener of this program, Dr. Apratim Nag, Department of Physics, GC College, for taking the initiative to organize this school in our college. Heartfelt thanks goes out to all our faculty members who always stand by us. Thank you for making us feel happy with your presence to this session. I thank all the participants for showing their interest in this program. I also thank the non-teaching staff of our college for the involvement they have shown for this event. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated students of our department. As we have 4-day program, I hope all of you will participate wholeheartedly for the successful completion of the program. Once again, thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you.
Joining us here today, I would like to request here to please rise up for the national anthem.